A Pareto chart is one of the 7 basic quality control tools. It is a bar graph arranged in descending order with a cumulative percentage line. It is based on the 80-20 principle, that is Pareto principle, meaning 80% of problems usually come from 20% of causes. Now, let us understand the purpose of the Pareto chart. First, the Pareto chart helps us identify the major causes of problems. In any process, we may have many different types of issues, but not all problems have the same impact. The Pareto chart clearly shows which problems are occurring most frequently. Second, it helps us prioritize which issue to solve first. Instead of trying to solve everything at once, we focus on the top contributors. This saves time, money, and effort. Third, it helps the team focus on high-impact problems. When we solve the few critical issues, we automatically reduce a large percentage of total problems. This follows the 80-20 principle. A few causes create most of the problems. Finally, it supports data-based decision-making. We are not guessing. We are not depending on opinions. The decisions are taken based on actual data shown in the chart. So, in simple words, the Pareto chart tells us what to fix first for maximum improvement. That is why it is one of the most powerful tools among the 7 QC tools. Let us understand how to draw a Pareto chart and how to conclude from the data on customer complaints from this company. There are 270 complaints recorded in the customer complaint register. The record indicates date of complaint. The client's name is making the complaint. The product name, product batch, and the quantity of the product where the complaint is recorded. The last 3 columns indicate the complaint, category, and status. The first 7 QC tools are the check sheets used to sort data using tally marks. The output of the check sheet indicates that there are 11 complaints related to color development. There are 8 complaints related to delayed delivery. There are 2 complaints related to errors in the test certificate, and there are 132 complaints related to high moisture, and so on. The total 270 complaint data are counted. The first highest number is 132, pertaining to high moisture. The second highest number is 75, pertaining to lump formation. The third highest number is 23, pertaining to wrong delivery, and so on. These data are now arranged starting from highest to lowest. The first highest number is 132, pertaining to high moisture. The second highest number is 75, pertaining to lump formation. The third highest number is 23, pertaining to wrong delivery. And the last is 2, pertaining to errors in test certificates. A column is added for cumulative data. First is 132, second is 132 plus 75 is equal to 207. Third is 207 plus 23 is equal to 230. Fourth is 230 plus 11 is equal to 241, and so on. The last cumulative number would be 270. One more column is added to indicate the percentage of the cumulative number. There is a total 270 customer complaint data. The first highest is high moisture complaints. The cumulative number is 132. It is 49% of the total number of complaints. The second highest is lump formation complaints. The cumulative number is 207. It is 77% of the total number of complaints. The third highest is wrong delivery complaints. The cumulative number is 230. It is 85% of the total number of complaints, and the fourth highest is the color development complaint. The cumulative number is 241. It is 89% of the total number of complaints, and so on. The last is an error in the test certificate. The cumulative number is 270. It is 100% of the total number of complaints. On the x-axis, the nature of complaints is plotted. On the y-axis, the number of complaints is plotted. The chart is a simple bar chart. The number of complaints for each nature is indicated at the top of each bar. On the z-axis, the cumulative percentage is plotted. It is a simple line chart. The number is indicated on each point. Now, a line at 80% on the z-axis is drawn. There are two data below 80% line. There are high moisture and lump formation bars. These are priority areas of investigation and action. If these two natures of complaints are solved, it means 80% of the complaints will disappear in the next year. It is called the 80-20 rule. A few vital causes create the majority of results. In other words, it is said that focus on the critical few, not the trivial many. It is said that 80% of the problems are because of 20% of the issues. It is said that 80% of the works are completed by 20% of the employees. It is said that 20% of efforts produce 80% of the results.